Welcome, folks. Hello, everybody. We are live once again, and today we're starting a brand new series here with a brand new game. At least it's new to me and new to the channel. Should pop up here momentarily. Let's see if we can get that to go. But hello, we've got a few people here. Hi, friends. There it is. All right, the game has appeared. We are rocking and rolling. So Raven's here. Hello, Raven. Ray John Ryu, how are you doing today, my friend? Welcome over on Twitch. Old Frick, there's Kenny. What's up, buddy? The lasagna of games. Hey, my friend. That's right, we're trying out the Doors of Trithius. Actually, I've tried it a lot. I love this game. Fallen in love with it in a short time. I've put 15 hours into this one so far. So Roderick's here, Roderick von Clarkenstein, the man. Hello, buddy. Hope you brought a backpack, some solve. It gets dangerous in here, but there's a ton of loot. Last in, shut behind, please. Let's open the doors of Trithius. That's right, my friends. Magdalia, Dinosaur, what's up, buddy? Hello, everyone. Thanks for dropping in. Yep. So like I said, we're starting a new series here, but it's actually continuing from a few videos that I've already done. So we're going to load into our Pyromaniac character here, or Pyromancer, I should say, Rose Red. She's at level 5 is where we're going to be starting off today. So if you have missed like the first couple videos I've posted, there is a playlist linked down in the description of the YouTube video, and I'll post that in chat too for you guys a couple times probably throughout the stream. So you should be able to get caught up very easily. It's only been a couple of videos since I started playing this one, but I've been doing a lot of playing offline too. I've got two characters. Sander here is a traveler that I've been kind of exploring with, and then we've got this chef character that I started named Beans. You guys haven't seen these guys, but there is something interesting with Beans I might like to show you guys at some point. But we are going to jump in, so if anybody's got any questions, I'm no expert at the game, but I'm going to try and, do my best to learn it along with you guys. And if anybody does have experience, please feel free to drop tips and stuff. Crimson Desert is out in 5 hours. Oh my gosh, Magdalia. Another thing is, the Vintage Story top server is going to be resetting, I think, today. Lasagna says, I was hoping for some of this live when you said it might be the last episode on YouTube. Yes. So we're just going to pick right up, buddy. Like you mentioned, the last episode on YouTube ended last night or the night before maybe. And now we're going to load that character. And here she is, Rose Red. Oh, she's taken off her red tunic, though, and changed that out for a blacksmith's apron. But nonetheless, we still have the robe. We can probably turn that in or something. Hey, Kenny's got a stream streak of 33. That's pretty good, buddy. That's really good. Watch party win for Roderick. What do you mean for what the tops reset? Oh, hopefully today. We might do a double stream, but we'll see. Let's see how this game is. Yep, VV. And like I said, we're starting off with our character. She's level 5, but if you want to check out like the character creation and going through like the starter dungeon and stuff, you can watch that on the videos. But we will get into a lot of combat, leveling her up. So just a quick review of where she's at. She's got some competency with swords, bludgeons, and range, specifically crossbows. And the way it works is, if we were to pick up like an axe or something, then we would learn the weapon mastery for that. Of course, we're going to be very novice at it. We won't have many points to put into it. But right now, I have recently outfitted her. Well, she starts with the staff. That helps her attunement, and magic and stuff. But she's also got this sword, the ceremonial saber that we recently found. So I'm trying to get her to learn more with the blades. So she has least experience with this sword and shield. But we will be using, primarily magic to take out our enemies today. Raven, double stream. Let's hope the intergalactic space potato doesn't act up. My God, I was thinking about that too, buddy. I really hope I don't have any issues with the stream today. Yeah, we'll see. I got my eye on the bars, and of course, if you guys get any kind of lag or anything, please let me know. But yeah, if the top server resets within like the next 6 hours or so, yeah, I'll definitely do another stream today too. And we're going to be doing a lot more streams too for that, but we will get into that as it becomes more relevant and stuff. But all right, so here's her inventory over here. What we need to most pay attention to right now is our quantity. I am over encumbered. We can probably eat a little bit. Actually, the best thing to eat now might be some of like the berries. Do I have any berries? No, we'll eat a carrot. That'll just satiate our hunger. I wonder if there's an immovable rods in this game. Big Roderick, if there's not, there will be now. Let's see. All right, so we've got an excess of goods on us that I've got from previous looting runs and dungeons, so we need to drop that off. We do have 400 gold. I think I rented a room. No. So let's go ahead and rent a room. Let's see what she says. Actually, hold on. I'm not even actually sure where we're at right now. I think we're in the wrong town, but no, I'll still just see if she has a room with a chest. Includes a bed and a chest for your items. Okay. I think we were actually coming to this place to turn in a quest. Let's look at our quests. So, Gremlin's Grief. No, we don't have too much left. I think we're probably safe to move. Let's jump out to the map real quick. I just want to see where we're at. All right, yeah, she hasn't done too much in the way of traveling, so we're still in the starter town. The blue squares indicate stuff where we have a quest. So this was the starter dungeon. We don't have to worry about going back to that. Of course, the road, we don't know where it goes. Now, there is a map for the game, but you have to actually possess it in the game. You know, you have to buy a map from a trader, and even then, you don't necessarily know where your player's position is on the map. So it's very realistic in that sense. Conversation yesterday about immovable mutants. That's the Blob. Oh, that's right, not Juggernaut. He's the unstoppable force. That's right, Rod. Thanks for keeping me honest there on the X-Men lore, buddy. I appreciate that. I was always a huge X-Men fan growing up. Let's re-enter. We're going to come back over here. I do want to rent a room. So we'll grab one for 10 days. Yeah, we'll pay 50 gold. We'll stay, oh, it's not 10 days, it's a week. We'll do that. It's a little bit interesting because I haven't found a way to store goods other than renting a room. And if your like tenancy lapse, your goods don't disappear. You just can't access them until you rent the room again. So it's kind of a strange way of doing it, but it's interesting nonetheless. It's realistic too, you know. And the game does warn you if you were to just like drop your items on the ground somewhere, NPCs or monsters can come and take them too. So it's not safe to just leave stuff like out in the middle of a map tile somewhere. But so far I need coin. I understand, VV. Gotta get a job, buddy. I feel you. I feel you. I know the sorrows, my friend, of being broke. But if anybody is interested, there's the Doors of Trithius on Steam. So put it on your wish list, you know. Pick it up if you are super wanting to get it. All right, so we're going to start dropping off just a bunch of stuff here. Oops. Yeah, we'll get rid of the crossbow. That's fine. Now, most of the stuff I will be able to sell, but we'll need to find the right merchant. Merchants are like, you can't go and sell your armor to like a food vendor and whatnot. You need to find an armor, you know, and vice versa. So I like that. The game definitely strives to be as like true to like a really hardcore RPG as it can be, and I appreciate that quite a bit. Now, these potions, we can get them are identified, but I don't know of any vendors here in town that can do that, so we're just going to store them. I think I want to keep most of the food ingredients, but there are some I know that we won't be able to actually cook with yet, so we'll just leave these. That I might sell. Yeah, we're trying to reduce weight, obviously, but I want to keep a fair amount of like consumables and stuff. Drink them, you know, we could drink them and we will get the effects, but we don't know what it could be. It could be anything from invisibility to like, there are some potions in the game that I've learned very early on so far in my minor time of playing that will hurt you in addition to giving you some sort of bonus. Not all of them do that, but so we could end up like really hampering ourselves or handicapping ourselves in some unforeseen way. All right, equally here, I'm just going to drop all this stuff off. We'll keep the flour and the yeast. Don't need the ladder. Also, this is like, I'll keep the crown because that's actually a quest item. We might, let's see, do we have a skill point? Yeah, so the way that skill points work, I'm not talking about mastery points, but the skills themselves. For like unlocking new skills, you have to sleep in order to unlock. You can load at any point actually, buddy. You don't have it doesn't have to be a checkpoint. I could save and reload from any point. And there's a quick save button with the F5. It'll save it real quick for you. So it's got a full load system. Yeah, there's no checkpoints needed. You can just play and go. You can experiment from any point you want to save it. So it's pretty handy in that. It's not a true roguelike, but of course it does have many aspects of the roguelike genre. All right, so let's see. We're much lighter now. Let's go back downstairs. Oh, I guess we should probably sleep, shouldn't we? Let's see what kind of skill point we want. So we did get one skill. And we're going to put that, we could further invest in one of our three known skills, pyromancy, alchemy, or cooking, or we could unlock a new one. I am tempted to unlock reading. See, because we can still do things like apply bandages to ourselves without medicine. We're just not so good at it. But honestly, I think the best thing right now is to put it in cooking. I'm not even joking. And this is not my bias as a food lover, although I am a foodie. But cooking is actually kind of badass. All right, so especially once we get up to like, so that gave us a point right here. We should probably invest that into meat preparation. So now we've got all the basics of cooking done. We can boil, we can bake, we can peel. Now this tier right here, I know that having played with my cook character, this is where you start to unlock the good foods. Like these are good here, like bread. It's going to help you, but like bake a pie, oh yeah, you're going to get like little bonuses from it and stuff. Anything in the oven this time? At the moment, no. So we've got these, like, this is a brewing station, but none of the recipes I currently know I have the ingredients for, sadly. So we learned our skill point. We invested it. Let's come down here. Okay, that's one quest giver, but we haven't done this. What does this person do? It's giving us a quest here. Now, living water. Oh, found in the mountains. This is a timed quest. I'm going to say not interested for now because if we come up here, we can look. Yeah, that was her quest right there, living water. It's got a time limit of 5 days. I'm kind of shying away from the limited quests. There's some that are unlimited in time, but these, if you don't do them, you get a reputation penalty, and there is a whole reputation system too. So obviously at this early stage, I only know a couple factions, but there's a whole bunch of other factions. Who needs reading? Remember to like the stream. That's right, buddy. Subscribe, follow, support HD. Thank you. A little as 24 a year for the Patreon. That's right, my friends. Thanks, Rod. Glad you could make it today, Rod, too. How's work going with you, buddy? I know you've been busy and stuff, driving a lot, but glad you could make it to hang out. And hey, like I said, we might have a double stream today. We'll see. I hope Kenny is still with us. Kenny, if you keep your eye, if there's any updates on the top server, shout it out in chat, buddy. I don't know if there was a sing saying imminent death ahead. I won't read. Oh, a sign saying imminent death. All right, you read it, VV, you would. Now, these traders here in these little huts are temporary, so they come and go. Let's just see what they've got. All right, stuff that we can't even come close to affording. Oh, I could actually buy some ogre bones. I don't really know what that's for, though. I sort of said the PYRO doesn't have reading to start with. You know, actually, I could have chosen reading. Lasagna. I'm sorry I didn't start a brand new character for this stream. I wanted to continue this one just for continuity from anybody who's watched the previous, but we could have chosen reading. There's, depending on what type of class you make, in fact, we could save it real quick. You want to go through character creation. We'll continue with this character, but I just can show you real quick. For anybody who is new to the game, let me just show this off real quick. So if we go to new game, first of all, I love the artwork. It reminds me of tarot cards. But here's character creation, essentially. You jump in and you're presented with these cards. And these are the classes, essentially. And you'll be able to hover over and read, the various traits. Some of them are challenge classes. The commoner is actually a challenge class. And then you've got, let's go through one by one. The mercenary has wounds, so that's like a negative, it's a penalty, but then of course they're going to be really good in combat. Then you've got the street urchin. This is kind of this is like the rogue, essentially, but you're penalized with your HP. And then you got the hunter, straightforward, actually pretty good class. The brawler, more like a monk, almost, kind of. The knight, this would probably be for new players who are just wanting to, like, learn the game. Probably the strongest character, I would say, right off the bat. I don't know, I haven't tried all of them. But then you get the traveler, really interesting character. Starts with the map. Remember I mentioned you don't have a map until you buy one? This character starts with the map. I do have a playthrough with this that I was just testing off, for myself. There's the chef, probably my favorite class. Almost more of a support, kind of, but at the same time, you can dish out the punishment. Then we've got druid, so we're looking at the magical classes. Nature, here's the pyromancer, and then the fulmination, which is like electricity or thunder, lightning magic. So let's select this just to show you. Now you choose, pyromancy is chosen as your primary skill, but right here, I could go in and choose reading if that's what I want to go with, as my starting skill. And I will tell you, just as a bit of a spoiler, when you start your character in the starter dungeon, you will get a whole bunch of books. If you loot every room in the starter dungeon, you will start with a nice little reading list. So it's not going to go to waste necessarily. Then this is different depending on what class you choose. Not everyone gets a mental or combat necessarily, but then you put more skills in. Excuse me. I love the map being a thing instead of just being built in by default. 100%. I really enjoy that too. So I usually go with fast learner, just a wisdom bonus from all sources. And then maybe do something like extra crit. And then you can re-roll. This is pretty much going to stay the same. Some characters you'll get optional weapons. Like if you play with the chef, it'll roll between like a rolling pin or a cleaver. You can go with blunt or daggers, essentially. But there's not much to the aesthetic. You can change male, female. I think the clothing can be changed a little bit and stuff, but that's it. And then you would just jump right in. But like I said, just showing it off a little bit, since we didn't officially start this character for the stream, for new people who haven't seen it. Now, we'll jump into our level 5 Pyro. Good old Rose Red. Let's get over here, and I want to buy out the innkeeper for any breads that she's got. Yeah, so we need to stock up on food. Sorry. So food is a healing source of healing. It's one of the few early sources of healing that we really need to focus on. So we'll buy her bread. Let's go ahead and buy her roasted haunches too. That's 133. What's the stew do? We'll hold off on the stew. Practice makes better. That's right. Revolution. Wait, what's revolution? Mainly court stuff relating somebody's. Oh, okay, understood, Rod. Well, I'm glad you're with us, buddy. All right, let me zoom out and look. Okay, we've got a general goods trader over here. Let's talk to them too before we head out onto the overworld and get into combat and stuff. Let's see what this person's got to trade. So here's one of NPCs you could buy a map from. I'm not going to right now. No, but we'll probably get a map at some point. Right now I need the gold for consumables. Alright, so speaking of consumables, let's buy that splint. We're going to buy those 2 anecdotes. I want to buy all the baked potatoes. And that's good. Yeah, it's got some basic weapons and stuff. Look, nunchucks. Come on, guys. This game has nunchucks in it. If you aren't convinced by this point right here to get into this game, then I don't know why you're even in my stream right now, people. See, I'm not for overthrow when we vote is all patience over passion, but maybe practice run if Ryan is acting a fool. All right, let's see. Lasagna, nice. Only 0.5 beta 2, and it's this fleshed out. That's right. Yeah, like you. I hope that they get keyboard more fleshed out for auto travel and stuff. You know, the developer commented on the first video I posted on YouTube, lasagna with something relevant to that. I don't know if you remember, if you guys watched the videos. I mentioned how Caves of Cud, another roguelike game, has the ability to open a window, essentially, which will give you the key locations. It'll say cooking station, brewing, alchemy station. This vendor is here. The stairs are up and down. And then you can just select one and your character will go right to it. The developer said that they thought that was a good idea. I don't think they want to put in true auto travel. I think they'd rather you actually explore, the dungeons and stuff, but having an ability to backtrack to key places, I think is something they're willing to do. So hopefully we'll see that put into the game, because that could certainly make the keyboard a lot easier to navigate with. But all right, enough chatter, let's get out. So we do have a couple of quests, as I mentioned. Now, another thing I'd love to see added is the ability to look at our inventory, our quests, or anything from the world map, because once you go to the world map, you can't look at any of your screens, but we can right click to gauge difficulty. Did we go to this one yet? I don't know. We're not going there. Let's travel up the road a little bit. Let's see if we can find the other town. Whoops. See, actually on the world map, I find it's better to use the keyboard for sure. Okay, I don't know where this town... Okay, here we go. We got something ahead of us. Lullen. So this is a large town run by the Verdant Guard. We're unknown there. And they have a prosperity of stable, but it's going down. Now see this number right here. It's very important that we don't overdo our travel time. We need to rest. If this gets us 100%, we can pass out and there's negative bad things will happen. The hell is the Ascension Fragment? That's the main MacGuffin of the main quest line. We'll probably address that when we come back to this little area, but we have a quest for it. I'll show you when we get into this town. Let's just travel. So if I hit J, you can see that the main quest is to uncover what the Ascension Fragment is. You will receive the Ascension Fragment upon beating the very first dungeon, the starter dungeon with your character. And we're at the point now where we know where to take this thing to the NPC, but they want us to defeat a monster in the cellar, which I know from experience is a little bit too high level for us right now. So we're going to kill a few other, do a few other quests and stuff, but all right, wait a second. Okay, that's completed. All right, so we should probably check out the quests here. Offering a reward for anyone who can hunt down and kill Toothless Brutus. There's an artifact from a temple, and see, these are unlimited. So the collector, the adventurer, the innkeeper is looking for a party to hunt a behemoth. Unlimited. The apothecary has a reward. So it's not... There's no flashing markers above NPCs. You got to figure out who these people are, know where the collector is, and go talk to him to get this quest. You can't pick it up from this board. It's just more realistic, more like you would do in real life. Now these are the limited ones, so I'm not super interested. I know from experience that adventurers are typically hanging around the inn, the hotel or motel. These guys are actually NPCs. The innkeeper, we know where he's at. So let's go pick up these quests that are unlimited timing. And another good thing too is this is a brand new town with all new vendors in it. So we can kind of check them out and see, what their inventories look like, what they're willing to buy and trade and stuff. A lot of it's way too expensive for us at this point, but it's still worth... check it out. Let's talk to the apothecary. Did you have a quest? No. Let's buy another antidote. I also want... I'd like some bandages, but I don't see any there. So let's go to each one of the vendors real quick, and we'll pick up the quests. We'll get back on the road. Actually, we should probably sleep. Okay, trade. This is the archer seller. Yeah, the archery vendor. This looks like a book vendor right here. This is actually really good, having a book vendor. I don't want to say there's a rare, but I've only seen one or two in my time playing. But okay, so this is one of the NPCs that has a quest. See, it's got this extra option. I'm looking for work. I need help with research. Okay, what is it? Gremlin culture, but I need evidence to prove my theory. If you can help me get one gremlin crown. Oh, this is good news, people. Good news. So you'll be rewarded, of course. We can help. In fact, look at this. Look at this. I have a gremlin crown already. We've already killed, for one quest, we had to kill a gremlin chief who dropped the crown. And we just got to keep it as loot. So I saved it instead of selling it. And now we could immediately turn this in. I have the item you requested. Perfect. So it'll drop out of my inventory probably. Yep. And we just got 180 gold, 40 wisdom, and we gained 3 reputation with the Verdant Guard. Not all quests are that easy, I will say that, but let's look at their trade. We'll go ahead and let's grab a map. I don't have one, so no, I don't have a map. Let me just show you this. What else she's got? All right. So the map itself is this. This is the map. Now, you don't know where your character is. So really just owning and presenting the map is not super helpful. What you need to do is unlock the traveling skill. And then one of the perks in the traveling skill is it will put your position on the map. You will inherently know. I think we're located in the north up here somewhere. I think this is where we're at, but it might be different each playthrough. I don't know. So we spent 80 gold on, an item that is still kind of worthless to us, but let's see. We just got to, maybe there's another item too, like maybe there's a compass that we can get. I don't know. That will help mitigate the need to invest skill points. Not really sure yet. All right, so I'm just checking out these other people. This is interesting. Look at this. So we can actually buy a brewing station. That's pretty sick, actually. That's pretty sick. Because you can buy houses, too. Some of these houses are just empty, and you'll be able to purchase them from various towns. You can own real estate. Okay, especially to be smart on your own. It does, Dinosaur. Yeah, this game doesn't hold your hand in a lot of ways. It's got a bit of a tutorial. Like I said, we didn't see it in the stream today, but you can actually disable it here too. So normally if you're playing, you'll get these little pop-ups that'll explain certain mechanics to the game. But other than that, no, it's pretty much just drops you right into the dungeon to let you figure it out. All right, so we got another vendor right here. What is she? What do you got, buddy? Oh, general store. This is nice. Okay, so one thing I'm kind of low on are bandages. I've only got 1 bandage. We need more than that. Damn, she doesn't have any. She got that splint, so I'll grab the splint. I'm good on antidotes. We're pretty good on food. Well, all right. Can't cry over it. Let's just move on. This is a food vendor. Oh, here's a quest. What do you need? What do you need? 7 tomatoes. This might be a timed quest, but to be honest, I might be able to just complete this one real easy. I've already got 1 tomato. Oh, she's selling recipes. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, I'm gonna splurge. I'm gonna buy 3 recipes real quick. All right, so we just learned all those recipes. I don't think we have the skills to make them yet, but I just love cooking, so don't give me a break here, people. So let's come back over here to this vendor. What did she want? She wanted like 7 apples or some nonsense. What do you got? What do you got? Advertising job? Oh, these are easy. Advertising jobs are awesome. So she wants us to take 8 of these foods. I don't know what this galet. I don't know what that is, but we're just supposed to give them away, and she'll actually give us extra. It's like a pancake. It says flat pancake. When you are traveling on the world map, can you use your surroundings to sort of get an estimate of where you are on the map and before getting the traveling skill unlocked? Possibly, lasagna. I mean, you can't scroll, you can't zoom in on this map, and it's kind of just pixels, you know? You can make out the roads. I don't know, like, what this circle indicates versus, like, what, this indicates. I don't know what any of these things mean. There's no legend for it. So, with enough experience, yeah, you probably can, but I don't have that level of experience yet. And also keep in mind, we're still in early access. So maybe like the map feature is something the developer is still planning on expanding on. I don't know. I don't know for sure about that, but it's worth keeping in mind, of course. We're still early access here. So, and if you guys do like it, they've got a Discord too. So hop in their Discord if you end up buying the game and you want to make suggestions. I'm sure that they would be happy to have you. Wasted all my money on random recipes. I think we're gonna get some quests done here shortly, so hopefully we'll get a little bit of our money back. So now I'm just gonna go to 8 different NPCs and give them a free sample, and then that quest is done. And we get free ones too. She'll give us like 2 freebies. Okay, let's zoom in. Let's go into roguelike control mode here. We'll talk to this person. That's for you, buddy. Yeah, enjoy it. We'll talk to this person. So this one has work. Good. This is the Toothless Brutus quest. I almost can't say that. It's like a tongue twister. Hey, Mattias. What's up, buddy? Welcome. Thanks for coming by the stream, friend. How you doing today? Alright, so we're giving away more of the samples. And we're also looking for that final quest. I think there was another one, wasn't there? That might have been it. Yep, I've finished delivering all the items. I should return to Cylindra the Baker. Let's just talk to this last person. No, I think it was actually the innkeeper had a quest, wasn't it? Yeah. Ask about the behemoth. All right, we'll accept that one. That's not one we can do very quickly and easily, but let's go back over here to this person. Is this her? Yep. Boom. We got 65 gold. She gave us another 7, so now we have 9 of this food item that we can just freely take with us. Pretty sick. And she's got a cooking station, so let's cook up some food. Now, real quick, let's open the cooking skill itself, so watch the level bar as we cook. I'm just doing baked potatoes and roasted meat. This is like the lowest of the low-tier cooking recipes, but they'll help us level up. And if you're curious, before you ask, no, there's no apparent spoilage that I'm aware of with foods. Wait, what is bandits? This will be a pain. Advertise great swords. Sounds strong. Wouldn't it send you back to spawn? Well, what? Oh, if we die or something? No, I'm not sure what you mean, Vivi. Sometimes behemoth just means big. It's not too... I'm not sure. I've never done that behemoth quest. I've seen it in previous playthroughs. Eat some pepper and start burning the world. Oh, buddy, we are going to burn the world. Don't you worry about that. I know I'm taking my sweet time getting into the combat here, but that's just part of any RPG, you know? You've got to get your inventory, your NPCs, and your questing sorted. And then we go into kill mode. All right, so this lovely individual has 5, 6 apple 5. So let's buy those. I think we need 2 more for that quest, right? Nerton, Lulin. Oh shit, that was not apples, it was tomatoes. Damn it. All right, we need the tomatoes, but that's fine. Oh, I don't have the gold. Crapola. You guys didn't see that little mistake there. Hold on. I guess if I hadn't bought all those recipes, it wouldn't have been an issue. Wow, she's charging out the butt for these things. All right, here's what we're going to do. We'll come back. It is a timed mission, but we've got time, so... I got the 2 red fruits mixed up. My bad. You've never seen a behemoth in fantasy RPG? That's not somewhat hard to kill. True. Good point, my friend. Good point. All right, let's come over here real quick. Artifact. We didn't pick that one up. The apothecary. Alright, so I need to find the collector and the apothecary, but maybe this is it. There's a lot of NPCs in this town. It's actually really good. Oh, this is the hammersmith. Two ancient clay. Ooh, I might have that. Alright, I'm just going to accept it. I keep saying I'm not going to accept these timed quests, and then I just go ahead and do it. Just a Tarask. There you go. Just the most deadliest creature ever created, ever imagined by humankind. And also another cool thing is these towns can get attacked too. There's like roaming armies on the world map, and yeah, you can enter a town that's like under active attack. But well, so far all I ever see is gremlins, but I'm sure it can be much tougher enemies too as you get to the bigger towns and stuff. But you can join in and help out. It's awesome. Oh, there's tomatoes. Yeah, so we need to just do some quests and get on going. Get back here for this tomato quest. I am missing... Oh, is it this one right here, I bet? This quest right here is baffling me. It's telling me to go to the collector. I don't... Also, I don't know who the apothecary is. This might be the apothecary. Yeah. Where's the collector? The flower. Alright, I just want your quest, buddy. I'll help you. Alright, what do you got to trade, too? Let me look at your trade items. Ooh, bandages. Ah, I can only do one. It's good. Better than none. Yeah, we need to come back here. You would love to see that, but can't. That soft lucky. Wait, what? Daily game quests are not giving you anything too nasty. Oh, you can definitely get in over your head, though, especially with some of these quests. We've got this quest right here. Nerton. From Nerton. Nerton is the starter town. This bandit hunter, Eric the Reaper, if we look at his little den, his thieves' den on the map, it's a 3-skull dungeon. There's no way we could beat that. Even at like level double our current level, there's like no way we could beat it. So it will throw quests at you that you should not attempt right away. Yeah, you gotta get experience with it and figure out what's the best quest to do at what times. And there have been times where I have to clear part of a dungeon and then leave and come back because I'm not high enough to finish it. But alright, so tomatoes. We just have one more to pick up here, and we can get out there and start adventuring a bit more actively. But where's the collector? So let's look. That's the NPC. I've opened the door. Maybe it's this one. This looks like armor to me over here, though. Get in the down. What? Oh my god. That's the armor. Oh wait. No, that's too far. I don't want to leave without grabbing this quest, because that's kind of foolish, you know. But the more we walk around goofing off... Well, I must have talked to him and not noticed the quest there. It's not this one. No. Alright, well, either way, let's just exit. Alright, so we're on the world map. We have 0% travel weariness. Here's one of the armies. Oh, that's actually a good army. Verdant Guard. Those are positive. Those are the people who run this town right here. But we've got a quest over here. The Blooming Dread. So this is a 2-skull. So here's that one I was telling you about. Bandit Hunter, Eric the Reaper. 3 skulls. You picked this quest up from the first town. Yeah. Sieges happen on a port and settlement and it gets annihilated. Yeah, but so far it doesn't seem like the main quest is tied to the settlement, if that makes sense. So speaking of the main quest, let's backtrack here a little bit to the starter town. No, don't go there. What? Trying to travel with the mouse is not good. Alright, so we came back to the starter town. Let's see here, nerd. Let's talk to this guy real quick. Okay, that's the same traders. Actually, we're going to hop back out. Let's check out this person. Alright, so this is the main quest. One of them. There's 2 quests that are listed under the main section here, but this is the one that involves the Ascension fragment. And he's told us before he'll tell us what the fragment is, they want us to go into the basement here and actually try and kill this thing. So we're going to quick save it, and let's go below. Alright, we're getting into our first combat, people. Let me just take a look here. Alright, mastery. Alright, just want to make sure I don't have any points, skill points hanging out that might help us in combat. So I'm going to preemptively eat a piece of bread to give us a little bit of extra healing, and let's move in. Alright, there it is. This is the monster that he wants us to kill. A Sandscale Viper. Level 8. Pretty high level compared to us. So, let's target it first thing. Beautiful. Our line of fire. Let's go. And I don't have any ranged other than magic. Yeah, I switched out from an arbalist to a sword. Alright, so it's burning. It's walking through the fire. It doesn't show any damage on it yet, which is scary. Let's try and move. Okay, so it has now entered melee range with me. Let's go ahead and switch over. I'm going to hit R to go into combat, melee combat. Alright, so I'm striking it. Missed it. Oh boy. This is no regular Viper, is it? That's a Mirage. That's the right Viper right there. Oh boy, we might not be able to win this battle. Let's jump to that section. Okay, so I'm burned and we're taking a lot of damage. So let's eat a piece of food. I'm probably going to die. We'll probably have to reload. Is this the right one? It does have a severe bleed on it. Oh, we killed it. No, we did it. We killed it, and all of its little mirages fell. Nice. So we are burned. That's going to happen a lot, because we are a pyromancer. She burns herself quite a bit. There we go. We completed the quest. So let's loot everything down here. He didn't tell me I couldn't loot. That's empty. I don't know how to pick locks. That's one thing I've never figured out yet in this game, is how to open doors or chests that are locked without keys. Maybe we have to have keys or a lockpick item. I've not seen them. It didn't seem too hard, but if I had tried that when they first gave me this quest, I would have died, almost certainly. Like I said, I picked up this quest and accepted it, and then I went on and did other stuff, knowing that we'd have to return to it, you know. We could potentially try and set it on fire. The door, VV. I don't know if there's an smash. Open, close door, pick up, get. There is I thought that there was a force attack. Like you could force your character to just attack. Yeah, I think it might be tied to a skill, but I don't know. Do you guys see it? I don't see anything. Force move. That's not really the same thing though, is it? Can you smash them with a bludgeoning weapon instead of lockpicking? I don't know. We can go back down there and try it. Let's turn in the quest real quick, though. I killed the beast. Alright, do you know what this is? The Ascension Fragment. What's this you found? This is something extraordinary, exquisite, really clearly magical. It came from a glass orb in an old ruin. Again, this is the starter dungeon, is where you'll get this Ascension Fragment. It's essential to to the main quest, basically. And glass orb sounds to me like it's been there a long time. I've heard anyone mention of old harvesters. It's a device for collecting magic. Wizards would leave them in strange places, just waiting, hoping to catch something. Most never caught anything at all. But this is no ordinary trace of magic. Why would an old harvester lying dormant for years suddenly find a rare fragment? Do you know what it is? No, not exactly, but it may be a clue to my own work. I've been studying magic like this. What a coincidence. Something in the world. Can I help you with your work? I can't continue on my work properly. Not yet. You see, there's one more thing. The reason I couldn't face the beast in my cellar. What is it? I've lost my staff. Oh, it's rather embarrassing. I was out in the woods trying to understand why the gremlins were behaving strangely when a pack of them appeared. Startled me and I dropped it. Now you want to play something? This game is good, man, and we are just going to scratch the surface of it today. We could play for the next 5 hours and still just barely scratch the surface of this one. But we're going to be doing more streams for it, too, going forward, so don't worry about that. Make sure you check that pinned comment, subscribe over on YouTube, because we'll be doing a lot more. All right. Let's see, I know the area of the forest they ran off to, so he's going to mark it. We'll go get his staff, and then he'll help us even more. Great. Quest updated. Our health is kind of low, but I don't know if there's anything down here past. I don't even think we can get through this door, but we'll just try. So let's quick save it. All right, so we'll stand in front of it. Let's try to ignite. Actually, I can't ignite. Oh, that's because I don't have the right weapon. See, if I try to ignite it with my fire ability, it doesn't give me... There's no square to attack the door, really. And if we just move toward... Oh, that's not the move button. That just shows lock. If I hold, like, control down, it doesn't do anything. There's no real smash button. Alt doesn't do anything. Shift just moves. If I just hold shift, that just moves the camera. And my staff is technically a blunt weapon, too, by the way. If we look at our masteries, yeah, you can see I've got a bludgeon weapon. So I think it's tied to skills. I don't know, though. I've seen locked doors. There's a locked door usually in the starter dungeon, but I don't know how to get into it. Sad. Maybe we'll figure it out. Alright, so what are we doing next? So the Ascension, yeah, we want to go look for... Let's see if we can go find that dude's staff. That's probably a fairly easy quest for us. Wait, actually, hold on. I'm going to look at something else. Tomatoes. We'll have to buy those. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Let's hit B. Where did he mark it? I think this is where he marked. Yeah, the Ascension quest is marked in that spot. So it's not far. We'll just move to it and enter this location. All right, we're going to start looking around. Let's save it. Remember to quick save. Quick save often, people. So we're looking for some gremlins. When we find them, they're not going to be happy to see us. So we are going to be getting into combat. All right, so we just got the little status effect. We're hungry. So we need to come over here and eat. Even though we're not too bad, I'm going to eat an apple. Yeah, we got to buy those tomatoes. I stupidly bought the apples instead, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, check this out. Oh, no way. So this is something crazy. This is another, when I discovered this in a different run, I was like, oh, I love this game. So I came across these flowers right here with a different character, and they're caused by this right here. See this seed? The Nyrus seed. Okay, it says a bulbous plant-like flower. Its plume emanates, carries a faint, sickly, sweet smell. If we were to pick this up, it starts and put it in our inventory, it starts to drive us crazy. We will have hallucinations. You will start to see monsters appear and they will come at you and attack you, but they're just hallucinations, so they won't do any damage. Similar to Cataclysm, the way that Cataclysm handles them. What I did, in fact, hold on, let me show you this. Let's save this. Let's save this. It's easier for me to just show you than try and describe it. So we're going to load up my chef character. This is my highest level character, Beans, the chef. Say hello to his portly self. Let's go out. Where's Nerton? There's Nerton. Let's go back to Nerton. So this character found one of these seeds, and I was carrying it around with me, and it started making me go crazy. So I was like, well, I got to put it down. So I literally took it to the starter town, and I was like, I'll just plant it over here in this field. And it started to spread. So now it's killing NPCs because it spawns like these little monsters. It is killing NPCs, including quest givers. So it's soft locked me out of some of these quests that I've picked up with this character. And it's starting to mutate the townspeople. Ooh, I just attacked her by accident. So, and I tried to remove the seed at one point and it spawned this guy. So it spawned a boss right here. Whenever he's a level 50, Nyrus Maw. So I planted the seed and it started spawning monsters. And I was like, oh shit, I got to unplant this. I got to go pick it up and plant it somewhere else. And then I tried to do that and it spawned this thing. And I was like, oh, what? I can't get rid of it. So I almost I kind of screwed over my starter town in this run because of this Nyrus seed. And this guy will attack me if I get too close to him. So he just did 30 damage to my character. Here's the little enemies. These little guys, they will just gank the NPCs in the village. But the interesting thing is you can actually harvest some of the flowers. He just killed me. I love this game. Not even joking. All right, so let's go back to our rose red character. Here we go. We're out here. We're just going to ignore this. We're not going to touch that seed. But I do want to harvest these berry bushes. See these like almost fluorescent looking things? I'm going to grab the berries. That short worth story, it is funny, dude. Like I said, that was one of the things when I saw that, and I was like, this is so much like Cataclysm. I love it. And then it started, and it like literally soft mocked me out of some quests. So I was like, this is cool. This is the way to do it. Is that a lich in the menu back? It could be, but it might just be like a personification of death itself, but it could be a lich. Could be a proper lich. I'm not sure if those are in the lore of the Doors of Trithius, but that's a good question. All right, I don't know where the hell these gremlins are. So let me check something. We do have the alchemy skill. In hindsight, I wouldn't pick the alchemy skill for a beginning skill. Like when I created this character, I was still very new to the game. Okay, we got spiders coming in at us. But yeah, it's not very usable early on, and it's definitely not a moneymaker early like cooking is. All right, we got a spider coming in at us. Let's let him get a little closer, and we will burn his butt to the ground. Eat the fire. That's right. Pick up the loot. Go back into zoomed out mode. Okay, we've got another spider. Come on, kid. Come here. Where's your nest at? Despicable entity. Just walk right through the fire. Rose Red barely has to lift a finger in combat. She's kind of a little princess, you know. Come here. Let the princess ignite you. She just lights them on fire and then runs. And then they do the damage to themselves, people. That's how it goes. All right. Where are these gremlins? We're supposed to be looking for a gremlin encampment. Just going through the wilderness. Let's quick save it again. Short on the top would be nice. So do you have an idea, Ryan, of making that plant incident into a short? I should, buddy. I should, actually. I should. That's a great idea. Let me write that down, baby. I'll write that down because I'll forget about that. I'm going to be so focused on Vintage Story in the next couple of days, but I will. D-O-T Val. I think, what was it called? Valius Seed or whatever? I'll just put Valius Seed. I'll remember that. Short. Yeah, you know, the shorts I do are mainly focus on Vintage Story, but that's just because those are the ones that get the most views, really, for my audience. But I've definitely done shorts for other games, and I will continue to. So that's a good suggestion, buddy. I think that's a great, like, selling point for this game, too. Like, if that's something that you hear as somebody watching videos and that appeals to you, then you would definitely want this game. Alright. Fulmination might be a good thing next. Lightning and fire might be more or less damaging to certain enemies. That's true, Rod. I am sure that we are going to get to a point where we're coming across enemies that are fire resistant and not going to be very easy for us to kill. So you're right. We probably do want an alternate way of dishing out damage. It's one of the reasons I switched her to this blade. I do want her to get good at blades too. Alright, so I don't know where these goblins are. It'll be the last place on the map that I search. It's not an infinite map. You can see we've reached the boundary, but each map tile is pretty big and can hide lots of enemies, but this particular one is peaceful. I don't know. It's weird. Did I go to the right one? Yep, we're in the right map. We can move around too. There's a limit to how far you can try. Oh, I bet this is it. I think I just saw it. This might be great for one for shorts. They appear before longer videos when you search. That's true. Rose Red was a Stephen King book for a long time ago. I don't remember the book, but I don't doubt you, my friend. Oh yeah, look, we're on to, this is gore. There's blood and like guts and stuff on the ground. Yeah, we're looking at, I think this is the gremlins here. Scott the Spy just walked in on Rose Red, barely has to lift a finger. Rose Red does the same Bedlam boy mean anything to you? Right on. What's up, Scott? How you doing, my friend? No, I don't. I just picked the name because she was wearing a red tunic and she's a pyromancer. It's not a specific reference, but but yeah, thanks for coming by, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Hello, hello. Playing The Doors of Trithius. This is my new favorite game. I'm actually enjoying the heck out of it. Now, there is a bit of loot here on the ground, so let's grab... Oh, wow. Oh, no way. There's the quest item. So you know what happened here? There's spider fangs and the quest item that dropped from a gremlin. The spiders and the gremlins got into a fight with each other and wiped each other out. So I just came in and mopped up. In other words, there's no gremlins here anymore. They're all dead. And I think we've killed the spiders that did the dirty work too. Well, that was easy. All right. Let's go get our quest done. Oh no, I exhausted my character. You passed out from exhaustion. Waking up several hours later, you notice your gear is damaged. Oh, bro, it's not just damaged, it's broken beyond use. And I wake up just in some random dungeon. It says enemies are nearby. There's probably some gremlins here. Yeah. Oh, now, oh, wow. It actually started me pretty far. Gotta be careful, people. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, overworld travel is dangerous. Oh, we just got a map event. Oh, shoot. So traveling on the overworld map, too, there's going to be, like, events that can pop up. What are these? Level 4B. Okay, we should be able to handle those. Oh, there's a turkey up there. I'm fatigued. We need to sleep. Man, that was such a stupid move of me, getting her to pass out. It was good to show it off to you guys, you know, so you guys could see what it looks like, but that was a really dumb move. All right, so let's see here. What's going on, Captain Howdy? How you doing, buddy? Welcome, my friend. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, it basically teleported me. When you pass I pass out like that on the road, you wake up in a random place. We're not super far, but to be quite honest, you see these little skulls. It's hard to see them, but there's a danger level for each tile of wilderness or whatever, or mountains. And if I hit G, I can turn that overlay off. But you can see we're surrounded by a bunch of red ones right now. Oh, there's a goblin army, or gremlin horde right there. 22 of them. 4 gremlin flingers. 1 vile gremlin, 1 gremlin brute. So we got to avoid those guys. I'm going to go into keyboard mode. Bro, we got to go. Bro, I'm going to pass out again. Where the hell are we? Oh, this is weird. Oh, we're like a hawk's nest. There's a nest with eggs right there. Hold on a second. There are like ways to set up your own camps and stuff. There's an item. I don't think I have one. It's like a campsite kit that I've never actually used. You can buy them and craft them and stuff, but we don't have one right now, which is I think kind of a mistake. We might have to save scum here, but I do want to try kill this thing, so. Oh, there's gremlins right there. I want to claim this guy's eggs for my own. Some eggs for lunch. Oh, nice noise. Just found that Nego Studios is developing a new game on top of Vintage Story Engine. Yeah, Dinosaur, I remember them talking about that. Whenever the Hightail fiasco started to initially go down, yeah, the Vintage Story developers were talking about doing that. And I know that they hired some people specifically from the old Hightail development team. But they did promise that it wouldn't interfere with like the development of Vintage Story or anything like. Oh, shoot. Hope those were real bad. All right, so we can only have 2 foods going at once, and I've already got those, so we're in bad shape here. Look at all the eggs over here, though. I've got 3 HP left. Give me your eggs. Oh, I just sacrificed my life for the eggs. It does appear more of a lich than like any kind of known embodiment of death. Death usually has a sickle, and I don't think Death wears this kind of a crown right there. All right, back to Rose. Wait, hold on a second. That's my quick save. Where was this? Oh, I think we just got to go south and pick up the thing. I got to be more careful. All right, so that was just a little example for you guys of what happens when you push your character too far. All right. Yeah, that was the nesting ground, bro. Oh, look, the spider is still here this time. Come at me, spider. That's my staff on the ground. I'm taking it. Oh, I just walked in my own flames. Took 3 damage. Yep, nice. Spider fangs. There's a little bit of loot right there. All right, let's jump out. Okay, yeah, I'm at 90%. I think we might be able to get over to the town. Oh, dear God, we might not be able to. Wow. Oh, my God, I woke up naked. She woke up with no clothes on. Put your clothes back on, Rose Red. Might be able to make it out of this. That was wild. Just don't look, people. She was naked. How dare you look at Rose Red like that? All right, zoom out so you perverts can't get an eye full. All right, so we need to rest 100%. I'm just kidding. Do flying enemies get affected by line of fire? That's a good question, Mattias. I don't know. We'll have to pay more attention to that next time I come across some flyers. That's a great question. Let's see. Definitely got violated. Lasagna passing out is cool, but not sure how I feel about the random spawn. When you wake up with damaged gear, would prefer an ambush event and the tile you pass out on. You know, there could also be skills which affect that. It might be there's a skill called quarter mastery, and there's another skill called for traveling, which I haven't fully explored, like all the different talents or whatever you want to call these things, the skills. It might be that you could affect that. I don't know though, Lasagna. That's a good question, or it's good. It's a good observation. It's one thing I am learning about this game. A lot of the functionality is kind of gated behind certain skills, basic skills, which I like. I like that with the way that functions. All right, so our clothing is completely wrecked still. I'd like to find somebody who can repair it. I thought that there was a vendor here that could. No. Want that bandage, though. Oh, I don't have enough money. I feel like I could sell him some of that. We do need this bandage, though. I'll sell him the Viper and the Spider. Alright, so let's see here. I think what we'll do... let me look at my quests. Yeah, we only have one quest for this town, which is the one that's way above us. Pay some living water. I don't know where that's located. Oh! I think those are those flowers off that seed that we were talking about that drives you nuts. I could be wrong. Okay, that's just a bunch of stuff. Let's come on in and we'll go up to our room. This is where we had all our stuff located, remember? So this was, yeah, a bunch of our loot. Let's drop anything all off that we don't need. Unidentified potions. We'll get those identified later. Yeah, we're going to get those repaired. Okay, that staff goes to that quest giver. All right, so we'll rest to get rid of our road weariness. We'll jump out. Let's... Oh my god, I can't believe she's walking around nudie. Let's see here. All right, let's pop out. Zoom in. Let's come up here and turn this quest in. Akatato, what's up, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Half gremlin baby skill unlocked. Oh god. Poor Rose Red. Alright, I found your staff, old man. Let's see, it was one of those awful little hunts. Gremlins are always tucking things away. Magdalia, did you see Going Medieval 1.0 just dropped? No, I didn't, my friend. Thank you for letting me know, though. Yeah, that's one I'd love to get into. I've had that recommended a few times over the years now. I have never purchased it, but I have to look into that one. It's funny how you upgraded your PC but still playing pixel games. I had the same problem. I know, Akatato. You know, I did install Baldur's Gate 3, which is probably one of the games I own that, like, the most graphically intensive game. But I haven't played it on this PC yet. I have not even booted it up once. I just installed it. But you're right. It's funny. It's okay, though. Let's see. Appreciate you coming by the stream, too. Welcome, welcome. Oh, let's see. So, we got that quest done. What did she say? Relieved, ready to continue his work. So, let's talk. Maybe he won't talk to us because we're naked. I said, my thoughts are finally clearing. You've been remarkably helpful. You know, first the beast, then my staff. It's clear you possess a competence that is, well, rare. Which leads me to my cellar. That wasn't potatoes that drew the creature. Not really. It's drawn to my work, my real work. Words won't do it justice. Just meet me down there. There's something I want to show you. Asking a nudie lady to meet you down in your cellar, buddy? I don't know about that. That's sus. All right, let's go down there. Let's save it first. So now, this is probably why, yeah, now we can get in this door. Oh, nice, dude. Nice room, bro. Oh, look at all the loot. Oh, stealing is a thing If you go up to like, if you go in somebody's house or one of these vendors' shops and you just start staking stuff off, they will call you out. I've never pushed my luck to see like if they call the guards. I don't know. But you will get busted for just taking stuff out of people's chests and whatnot. Try to get a sugar daddy. Is Baldur's Gate stream among the cards? Yeah. No, definitely Dinosaur. I think I would be into it. I remember you were talking about it last night on the Discord with Colleen, weren't you? You seem to be a big fan. I love Baldur's Gate. I used to play the old Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 way back in the day. In fact, I own the remastered version. But yeah, I'll definitely think about a Baldur's Gate stream in the future. You can buy houses and then you can outfit it with the various workbenches and stuff that you will need in the world. Akitato. I don't know if you can build it from scratch, but you can buy houses in the various towns and real estate and stuff. And each town has different factions and prosperity levels. So it's going to be like the price will probably fluctuate based on how prosperous the town is and how well you're associated with the faction that owns the town. So there's a lot going on here. Physical location. Now I have my staff back. I can turn it on. Let me show you what it reveals. This guy's trying to show a naked lady his staff. Show me. Why do my streams always devolve into just innuendo fests? What is that about? All right, so he's just uncovered his dirt hut, and he's revealed it to me. Do we go up to it, I guess? Do I talk to him again? It's amazing, isn't it? The pool senses magical vibrations, which are focused into pure light, projecting the image you see. What does it mean? The image is a cave, but look closely. See how surrounding air shimmers and distorts. The orichalcum is detecting a massive source of magical energy. The energy signature, that strange light, it matches descriptions I've been reading about the ancient texts. There's only one place. It's the Cavern of Dreams. Oh, yeah. This was a recent update, was the Cavern of Dreams. I built this device to find the source of the corruption. It's led us to this. I need someone to enter the cave and confront it. Let me guess who you're going to volunteer, old man. Is it the naked lady standing in front of you? Will you take on this task? Why is it so urgent? Time is short. With every passing season, the corruption increases and humanity weakens. How strange it has all come to this. Hope resting not on a grand battle or on the books and minds of men, but on the mysteries hidden underneath your tunic. A place most would not believe exists. But it must exist. Will you go there, see what can be done? Why can't you go? Look at me. I'm an old man. I took this project as far as I could, but my time for trekking into caves is long past. Before you arrived, truth be told, I had nearly lost hope. Journey, yada yada. Alright, we'll accept it, buddy. Wonderful. Give me loot now. So I don't actually know where the cave is. I've only read about it, but the Leaforn, they're close to the earth. That's a new faction. Sounds like the elves. They would know. Find a Leaforn village and ask them for the path. The mystery deepens. I'll speak to the Leaforn. Tell me the Cave of Dreams. Stories of roots, nourished by dreams. Plant from little shrubs to trees. Yada yada. How do you know it's in the Cave of Dreams? After building there, I was first puzzled. Okay. Okay, beautiful. We'll do it. Wonderful. How nice of us. Showing you a staff talking about caves. It's really his baby. Mentioned a tunic. Is he blind? Maybe he is blind. Maybe that's why he's not more aroused by you know what. Alright. Oh, if he was blind, I could just take his stuff. But no, we aren't going to steal from this old man. Alright, buddy. Thanks for showing me your basement. Now, wait a second. Do you think I could come up here and steal from... He's not up here to see me. Close the door. Quick save. Loot. Loot. Come here, Rose Red. Oh. I'm going to steal his books, and then I'm going to use his reading table. Cave of Dreams sounds like a sedative cave. I think you're right. I think you might be right. Alright, we'll save it. B to exit. Okay, so we've got 13%. What we need to do is get back to this town so that we can repair our clothings and not have to, oh my god, not have to worry. Wow, I don't know what... I think we just saw a town that's currently under attack. Wow, wow, wow. All right, we made it. Let's go to one of these armorers. That's not an armor. Let's go to this guy. Up here, lady. Oh, the door's closed. All right, so we just come to this guy. Actually, we can repair my gear for a price, and we can pay him. Or we can come to the workbench behind him and repair this stuff for the cost of materials, but I don't have them. So I'm just going to have to pay him. And I don't even have the gold for it. Damn it. Hold on. I've got all my stuff stored away in that chest. We might want to grab it. Actually, I've just had a better thought, because we did leave our stuff here at this inn. So let's come up. Was it this inn? Oh, no, it wasn't. Damn it, damn it, damn it. It was the other place. All right, hold on. Let's see if we can trade some stuff. We need to... Oh, I did steal some books. We can probably trade those to the bookseller. He won't know. He won't know any better. He's lost in his books, this guy. That might actually get us enough to do the repair work. Bing, boom. Very nice. You want anything else, buddy? No. Alright, yeah, that's not bad. We just got to get repaired so we can sleep here. But the distance from the basement to the Cave of Dreams is as far like in real life. Oh, yeah, I don't think we're ready for the Cave of Dreams by any stretch of the imagination. Not right away. What did you ask me to find? Oh, the ancient clay. Alright, need you to repair my gear, buddy. Wait, did you do it? I don't understand why it doesn't leave that menu open. Oh, I can select multiple. That's okay. We'll do that. So I got most of it repaired. She should be able to re-equip her clothing now. Very good. Look, Rose Red is no longer nudie. Oh, thank goodness. Let's quick save it. Now, we don't have a room, but we might be able to sleep still in this town. Let me look. Oh, yeah, there's a bed right there. Come inside, close it up. Let's just sleep. Oh. Wait, did I lose my road awareness? Oh, yeah. I guess it goes to 0 just when you enter the town? Huh. Not sure about that. So wait, let me look at Blooming Dead. I don't remember what that one was. Entire vine plant is gone. I need to find one in a different location. You think it was that seed that I was talking about earlier that we stumbled across? Might be the one. I don't know. All right, let's jump out. Let's just try and get this quest done. I don't know how tough the enemies in this spot are going to be, but we'll travel over here. All right, enter. It says danger is very low. Turkey. I'm surprised the clothier didn't give you a flashing discount. Must be really like both clothier like sausages more than peaches. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. So the turkey is actually a pretty easy enemy. It's a level 5. We should be taking these things out. Any turkeys I come across are fair game, people. It's turkey season. Roasted turkey, anybody? Sorry, I won't make that joke again, I promise. Alright. Oh, I think there's another Turk down here. Turk du jour. Oh, it is one of those plants. Look. I think the turkey, they're coming for me. There's a turkey revolt on people. Yeah, look. It's the seed. Alright, hold on. We're hungry. Just eat a boiled egg. So this is the seed before it becomes like, oh, there's turkeys in this. Let me. Whoa. I'm doing the wrong thing. Okay, that was actually an accident, but let's just go through with that. Kill it, dude, kill it. Alright, kill the turkey. Take that off. Put that back on. Put that on. Alright, grab that. So I think what we're looking at here is... There's a plant right there. The seed is here, and there's a turkey that is being mutated there. Alright, so when I attack the seed, this little guy comes at me. Eat some food to reavail. But we need to take the seed out. Pretty sure that's what I'm trying to get at here. Oh, okay, we got the Nyrus seed. Let's take this little dude out. We just leveled up. We're now level 2 with our staff. Yeah, we just got a point. Let's see. Do we put our point in accuracy or attack speed? I think we'll go with accuracy. I don't like missing. Yeah, so I've already got 1 point. Now we've got 2 points. So we have a +9 accuracy. Yep, I'm nearly dead. So what we want to do is go ahead and loot. There's the Nyrus seed. Now look what it says. +1 insanity. It gives me the Nyrus influence when I pick it up. So we grab this. Can also loot that flower. Yeah, now we need to get this back right away. I think this is what they wanted. A flower from the mysterious plant in the forest. So avoid attacking it, especially and care. I think actually they might have just wanted the flower, not the seed itself. Huh. So I did pick up... I got one of the flowers, I thought. I don't see it now. But I'm confused about that because I thought we picked one up. There's the seed. There's feathers. Huh. I think we actually... See, this is what we want. Okay, +1 Viroot. Yeah. Quest updated. Blooming Dread. So I think what happened is because my botany skill is so crappy that the first plant I tried to loot, I failed. I'm pretty sure I failed to pick it up. That's why the quest didn't trigger. But the second one, after I placed the seed, another one sprouted right away and I was able to get it. So now we could just leave the seed. In other words, I don't have to carry that thing around with me. And again, we don't... Yeah, I botched the harvest. Exactly. You can actually have critical fails, too, on your harvest. It's one of the reasons you don't see me doing a lot of botany or herbalism. The critical fails can poison you. They can cause you immediate damage and stuff. Like, you can explode in your face. So, yeah, you got to be careful. And when you do learn the botany skill, it's not alchemy. It's straight up botany. There it is right there. It's under survival. Once you've unlocked it, you can actually spec into mitigating that, reducing critical failure chance and stuff like that. But anyway, all right, let's zoom out. We're damaged, but we're going to risk it and try and move because we're healing as we move. All right. All right, beautiful. So, which guy was it? Oh, it was probably this botanist dude or whatever. No, it wasn't him. Was it this one? You've done it. Viroot flower, you've done well. It takes courage to approach such a thing, let alone bring one back in one piece. Give me a day to study its properties. I'll distill its essence and uncover what secrets it holds. Nice. So I think we actually come back. Yeah, this quest isn't officially over yet. I bet you we'll get like a potion or something out of that deal. Not too bad. All right, so let's check our quests again. I haven't really gotten enough money yet to buy the apples. I think we ought to just continue to adventure around a little bit. So let's save it. Now this is what I don't understand. Sometimes when I enter the town, it removes my travel fatigue, but then sometimes it doesn't. Well, we do need to sleep because, see this flashing right here? We have an unspent skill point, but we have to sleep in order to activate it. Like the stream, subscribe, and follow. That's right. Thanks, Rod Clark. I get the naked pyros in every stream. That's true. Thank God. So, what do you guys think? I'm tempted to keep leveling up my cooking. Botany wouldn't be bad. Reading is going to become more and more important. Travel could be really helpful. Also, fulmination. Unlocking another magical school. Rod says botany. Huge weirdness because you interacted with bad. It could be Mattias. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Will this game add burglars inns? I'm not sure. Let's see here. I think we'll go with what Rod says. At a point in cooking, yeah, VV. The thing about cooking is now that we're at this level, we can get more skill points in it just by cooking. I just need the ingredients. But we can't really level botany up until we've unlocked it. So I think Rod is kind of onto the right one. Let's see. Pyro despairing. What's going on? Tachyon, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, we'll unlock botany. Let's look at that skill. Because it does pair well with alchemy, too. We'll get reading as well, buddy. Don't worry. We will get those open up. So here we go. So we need to level it up more because there are more talents here, but we just don't see them yet. But we need 2 points to unlock any of these things, but I can't remember. I think it gives us some bonus just for putting our first point into it, but it's a minor bonus. All right, everybody. What are we up to? Let's see. Because I don't think... Okay, now it's at 0% again. I don't fully understand that. What is this over here? Let's just go to Toothless Brutus. He's a 2-skull dungeon, so this is a pretty dangerous area for our little baby Pyro here, but what we're going to do is just try our luck. We'll see. Let's save it. I don't know if we'll be able to run through this entire dungeon and complete the thing, but we can... Hey, there's loot right here. I don't even have to fight an enemy. Look at that. Oh, there was tomatoes. Bros, I might be able to go back to the village right now, actually, and buy all those tomatoes. So we just got a longbow and a cudgel. And a clay mug that we can sell. It's not worth much. Well, we've still got some days before that quest expires. Let's just continue looking around. We don't have to immediately run away. All right, there's a snake. Have I played Road Warden? No, I haven't, Dinosaur. It sounds familiar, but I might just be thinking of Road Warrior, which is like a Mad Max movie. If you want, link it in the Discord, buddy. I'll check it out after the stream, for sure. For sure, I'm always open to checking out and trying new games, for sure. Bring it on, snake. Foul reptile. How'd you get a shot on me? So the snakes can poison, but they don't... It's not a guaranteed type of thing. But if you do get poisoned, like poisoning and bleeding effects are no joke. That's why I make sure I have plenty of bandages and antidotes. Alright, well that fire is kind of blocking... No, it's not. Save it. we're hungry. So instead of using some of like my really good foods like the bread or this right here, this pie, we're just going to eat a berry. So it doesn't give us much in terms of recovery, but we don't really need a lot. It's just to fill our hunger up, essentially. That's why it's good to have a mixture. You want things like pies and the high level foods, but then you also just want like some apples and berries, you know, just for when you're traveling or walking around. We'll save it again. I too make sure to have plenty of anecdotes. I know I don't know why. There's some words in my brain, like when I say brazier, like an area where you build a fire and light a fire, I always say brazier or brazier. It's brazier or brazier. I don't know. My mind just goes between those two. Don't make fun of me, guys. Right, let's see. What are we doing? We're exploring. Oh, this is a serious dungeon here, people. But it's more or less, I think, because of the quantity of enemies than it is the danger level. Because these little snakes, I mean, they're only level 4. And like I said, they do have the ability to poison us, but... destroy them. Oh, we got some raw meat. Alright, back to this. What? There you go, buddy. So he just died. This room is filled with snakes, bros. All right, let's eat some roasted haunch to help get our health back a little bit. Oh, I think it just died. Yep, we're good. Yeah, I only have 2 spells with this PYRO character, but there's a lot more to that. That's one thing we didn't really look at, was her pyro or her magic stuff. Which, wait, I'm forgetting where that's at, actually. There it is. It's under magic. Oh, I've got 2 points over here, too. So this is her magic tree. Yeah, I didn't even look at this yet. This is our first time. Well, I've looked at it, but we haven't looked at it this stream. So we've only got the 2 active spells. Ignite, which I have 2 points in. There it is. I've got 1 point in line of fire, which is badass. We've got 1 point in combustion, so each stack gives plus 5 fire damage. And then I've got a point in rooted flames. Fires that are placed on the ground from your abilities increase in size, growing from medium to large, and just gives them more damage. And it's kind of hard to see. I don't know if you can see this, but these skills that have the yellow border, these are the ones I can spec into currently, whereas like this one doesn't, so I can't. It won't unlock because I don't have the points, but this one will. All right, so we could do ignite also lights all surrounding tiles. Ooh, so that buffs ignite. Whenever you cast pyromancy, 30% chance to gain 1 Tyros attunement for 30 turns. If your attunement is 3 or higher, gain 3 health. Oh. So this staff gives us an attunement bonus, but I honestly don't know what our total attunement is. Oh, okay, it's 1. So our Tyros attunement is 1 currently. And that's sourced by the equipment. All right, let's go back to magic. Range increase. That's what I was thinking. Light a fire if this persists. If we put like more points into just the basics here. That's more for the attunement. Attunement. It doesn't show me what it's going to go up. Now, this just increases damage and chance to catch fire. This is just damage too. Fire trail. Whenever you jump, lunge, or dash, leave a trail of fire behind in a 3x3 area where you were standing. Also dealing 12 fire damage to all adjacent tiles. That's cool. I do jump occasionally, but we haven't learned like the sprint or run or anything. Let's just dump our points into our currently existing ones, just buffing our 2 active abilities. There's another one, Flame Aura. We'll have to open this up to get that, but all right. Glad we noticed that. Let's save it, and let's continue to kill some snakes. Or whatever else is down here. Oh no, I just got crippled. I just walked under some falling rock. Look at that. And it took a big chunk of my health, and I'm crippled. So we need to use a splint to get rid of that. And we'll just eat a baked potato to try and help alleviate. I got to be careful. Okay. So this is something we can get with our botany. Right there. So I just used my botany a little bit. Yep. Nice. I didn't even notice there's different things here. That's helpful. I kind of want to leave it on this for a while. Look, we got 6 wisdom for applying that splint. Interesting, but medicine's not unlocked yet. All right, let's keep looking around. Ooh, more loot. Tomato, sick. We need to find a bunch of tomatoes, don't we? Here's another chest. See this right here? That little dark, I'm pretty sure that is like, if you walk under that, that's what'll cause the ceiling to fall. Rogue's Toxin. Oh, we apply it to a weapon to give it a poison chance. Neat. Oh, a cleaver. Got a new weapon here, Bloody Cleaver. They're barrels of loot, shame. They're empty, yeah. The chest had pretty good stuff. Let's look at that. So we've got our ceremonial saber. Now, I know from experience that the cleaver is technically a dagger, and it says that, but we can look. The bloody cleaver has a much higher bleed chance, but overall, I think we'll keep the sword. Now, and again, remember too, if I were to equip that dagger, it would open up a new weapon mastery under daggers. Actually, let's just do that to show that off. Boom. Daggers under blades just popped up. And it does give you 1 skill point free right off the bat, but I'm going to stick with the blade. All right, save it. Let's keep moving around. Bleed chance and ignite. Very accurate wisdom off of falls pain. That's true. Yeah, wisdom is like the general term for any like experience you get just from doing, you know, general stuff. It feels like. Look, I got like wisdom from the botany. So you're leveling up botany, but you're also leveling up this. This is wisdom right here. Your character's level, overall experience. Sorry, snake. Burn. Crispy snake meat. Delicious. Who doesn't want to try that? Bam. Come on, snake. Where you at? Alright, so we got them. There's more. Okay, he's dead. She's just lighting up the night, people. I love it. Alright, let's get her over here for the final snake. Not bad. Can't... Oh, dang it. I just crippled myself again. This is my last splint. So crippling reduces my move speed. Yeah, I don't want to be walking around with that debuff on me. Damn, that was stupid. I gotta be more careful. Alright. I tell you, it's telegraphed too if you just pay attention to the floor. Oh, and I just did it again. God damn it. Now I don't have any more splints now. Crap. It's hard, man. I'm telling you. Alright, we're hungry. Let's eat a berry. Actually, we should probably... Let's do... a roasted haunch because my health is really low. And let's stand here and wait for that to finish. And now let's eat a piece of bread. All right. And we move. Let's go, people. Yeah, the system's well thought out. I think so. Oh, damn it. I just goddamn crippled myself again. Oh, we got some nunchucks. That's not bad. I've got 2 crippled legs, people. It's awful. All right, so we're back to the start, but we haven't explored everything, so let's keep moving. We might have got most of this level, but there's still a few places here. Okay, there's to further go down in the dungeon right there, but let's get this whole level explored. All right, we got more snakes here. I'm kind of surprised by just how weak these first level monsters are, considering this is a 2-skull dungeon, but I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't overestimate. Now, this could be cool. Look at this. Bro, can I get all of these lined up at once? Oh god, spiders coming in. Look at that. Oh, I hit 3 of them at once. Let's go. Now I kind of wish I had the jump ability. I don't have enough energy to jump right now, but that's okay. Oh, this cursor is problematic. Oh, dude, I just got poisoned. All right, so now we've got to take an antidote. Let's eat our haunch for a little bit of health. We need to move. We need to burn. I'm poisoned again. Alright, so let's eat another antidote. We might need to retreat after this battle. Go back to town. We can almost certainly afford those tomatoes now to turn in that quest too. But let me just see if I can kill these guys. Alright, not bad, not bad. Let's save it and see if we've got everything here cleared. No, there's more snakes. Alright, so we will retreat. Actually, we can just hit B, I think. Yeah, that's right. You don't have to go to the stairs if there's no enemies around. Sometimes I forget that. Alright, what is this? Oh! This is a Leaforn village. I figured it would be super far away or harder to find than that. It's closer than this town is. Size medium faction Leaforn. Doesn't show the prosperity. I guess maybe, does that mean we can't buy houses there maybe? Let's just go and check it out. Small village embedded beautifully into the forest. This faction known as Leaforn has separated themselves from the surrounding kingdom, preferring instead to live in nature. Yeah, we're gonna need a rest. Oh, cool. They've got their own vendors and stuff. The soundtrack in this game is great too. I will mention that. Very, very like on theme. Sounds medieval, but still pretty cool. What is this? Huh. All right, let's pop. Oh, I'm harvesting lilies. I hope they don't mind. Welcome. So I asked him about the Cave of Dreams. That is a question for one who tends our sacred tree. Okay. What do you have to trade, buddy? Oh, nice. Splints. Wow. Wait a second. What is P? I was going to say this is way cheaper than the other towns, but they are dealing in gold. They're dealing in P. This clay mug is worth 1 P. I don't know what P is. So I've got 6p coming at me. Yeah, give me one of those. All right, accept that. Yeah, some sort of separate currency. I don't know what P stands for, but what the hell do elves use as a currency, you know? Bunch of communists, really. Let's see. Can you tell me about... Oh, this is an enchanter. Enchanting is another skill that we can learn. What are the benefits of enchanting? What are you, stupid? And what question is that? Oh, look at that. Scroll of enchanting. Enchanting crystal at a table. See, this is... You would buy this if you had a house, and you... Or like a campsite even, maybe, and you wanted to install your own... Yeah, look at that. Enchanting table. Wicked. So this is everything I could enchant, but I don't know any enchantments. Now, just by accessing that table, though, we did just learn, we discovered the enchanting skill. There it is. Very top of the list, but we'll have to put a point in it when we sleep to, like, be able to start using it. Enchanting isn't always great. The singing sword. That's true. There you go, Rod. You're not wrong, buddy. All right, let's check this out. Looks like this is a healer. That could be interesting. What do you do, lady? Rosalind the healer. Who tends your sacred tree? Yeah, I don't have enough P here. Collared Earth Star. Huh. I'm almost tempted to start selling like all my alchemy stuff. Actually, these aren't worth very much. Nah. All right. And you know, that's another thing, like you can tell early on you're struggling with money. You know, you don't have access to a lot of gold or P, whatever the hell that is exactly, but there are some items that cost an obscene amount of money early on that you could see thousands of gold, you know, certain magical items. So you can tell, like, once you play this game long enough, the loot itself is going to become a huge focus, you know, trying to get the best in slot gear for your build and whatnot. All right, what do you got? Tell me about maintaining. Do I have anything to repair? I don't have enough P. What do you got to trade? Look, enchanted staff of pummeling. Oh my god, I want that. Actually, no, we need our staff because it's got that focal thing. The bow staff. Alright, what else? To scream when it's hit. That would be a good enchantment. I always said that if I ever play D&D, I want the DM to put sentient weapons into the campaign. You know, I want to be able to find like a cursed sword that like has like an evil consciousness, or like you say, a shield that is like maybe a cowardly shield for a little bit of comedic value. You know, a shield that's like afraid to get hit. That would be funny. What do you got to trade? Ooh. Mushroom tart recipe for 10p. That's a steal, people. Oh, my P is a little bit short though. Let's see here. What's over here? Oh, this is their sacred tree. Oh my god, that is the most pathetic little tree. This tree looks sick. Even Rose Red can recognize that fact. Peace to you, traveler. Oh, wait. Oh, she refuses to sell us. Hold on. The robes I sell are not ordinary garments. They resonate with the rhythm of the mother. We offer them only to those who contain no foreign energies. I need to attune myself to your presence before we continue. Sure, go ahead. Your energy is turbulent, fire, storm, shadow. It clings to you like a plague. I cannot offer you these robes. This NPC straight up refuses to show me her wares. That's why, because we're a PYRO. That's crazy. I like that though. She's like, nah, you're too destructive. You'd go set our trees on fire or something. So now I need to find like their village elder, I guess. I don't know who that is. We'll just start talking to all of them. Oh, this is him. Tree mongering and the seed people. Sentient weapons are very hard to pull off. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. The only reason I like the idea so much, well, it's a cool idea in and of itself, but one of the D&D story, official D&D like lore novel series that I used to read, The Legend of Drist by R.A. Salvatore, has a sentient sword in it, Kazad-A. Yeah, Kazad-A cutter, and it's in the normal state speak. But it's an evil, malevolent sword who will even go so far as to cause its wielder to commit suicide, to go into like an unfavorable battle if it believes like the opponent is a more like capable sword wielder. So all that this sword wants is to be held by the most deadly sword fighter in all the realms. And if it's not, if like the person who has it is like a substandard fighter, it will go out of its way to like manipulate them into a dangerous situation where they get killed by somebody who's more powerful, who's stronger, who will claim the sword, you know, and then it can exert its influence on that person. All right, let's see here. Let's keep looking for their village centaur or whatever the hell it is. Not that dude. It's going to be one of these people wandering around, I bet, not an actual NPC. Maybe, I bet if I start knocking on the tree. So it wasn't that one guy then, right? Wasn't you? Okay. You're worthless to me. Where's your tree-loving son of a leader? Oh, can you please point me in the right direction? Even like in the unreal world, they'll be like, oh, he's over there. Question for the person who tends to the tree. Huh. I don't remember seeing anybody else, really. Oh, this is a fancy place. Maybe it's this person. The cleric? Ah, here we go. The name is not meant for the tongues of outsiders. Why do you seek such a place? Artemis Entreri when he gets Chiron's claw. That's right. Artemis Entreri. Big Drist's big foil. The enemy of Drist, at least early on. Not to spoil the series, but yeah. His dagger was cool, but that sword, oh, I know. Yeah, his dagger, and of course, then you've got Regis Rumblebelly and his, like, jewel, which he can use to hypnotize people. That's the whole reason Artemis Entreri, you know, even meets Drist in the first place, is because of Regis. Yeah, really great books. I recommend them. I love that series in particular, but there's a lot of good lore. All right, let's see. Wizard told me the world is sick at its core. A wizard, one of the meddlers, then always seeking to control what should be left in the balance. The world has no need of fixing outsider. Its fevers are her own to bear. Ugh. But the sickness affects you too. Such great rivals for so long, I know. Another one of my favorite characters, Jarlaxle. Jarlaxle, who eventually, again, spoilers, you know, helps to soften the heart of Artemis Entreri. But of course, Dahlia does that. She works a lot towards softening his heart too. All right, the cleric falls silent, glancing towards the great tree at the village center. You speak of sickness. We know it well. Our mother, the sacred tree, her heartwood grows cold. We are not blind. I have seen the cause in my dream journeys. A war rages in the cave of dreams. A battle for the control of the great root. A war? What are you talking about? A war between earth shapers and something else. Something foreign, discordant. We Leaforn have only ever visited the roots in the spirit. But to physically descend to intervene in such a conflict, that is not our way. Well, physical intervention is Rose Red's way. Our place here in the trees, yada yada. Tell me the way. Very well, bitter medicine for a bitter illness. I've marked the entrance to a cave on your map. It is the place where I've seen in my dreams. Venture deep until you find yourself within a dream. You'll know it when you see it. Be warned, there have been raging battle. May the Mother Resilience be your shield. Story is really intricate, yeah. And of course, we're on the main one here, so that we still have this ascension here. To continue, complete the quest, The Dreaming Deep. Okay, so that's what we just picked up. I wonder if we can even see this on the map. Let's jump out real quick. It's there. That's it right there. I can't look at it yet because it's covered, obviously, but I bet you it's that one. It's either that one or this one, but I bet you it's this one. El Wasp, what's up? Dumb Cataclysm, is there a way to create a singular zone out of 2 disjointed tiles? The room I want to repurpose in a clothing storage has 2 closets with a cardboard box in between. And use it as storage for bits and bobs and put it manually aside, then make a zone out of the 2 closets for auto sorting. Yeah, you should be able to do that. No, I don't think there's any reason you couldn't. If I'm understanding the situation you're describing there, I think you should be good. All right. Let's go back to town. Oh, what's... Verdant Guard Army. Out just patrolling the countryside. All right, so... let's go back in. Now, we do have that mission to buy 8 tomatoes. So let's prioritize that because it is a limited time. What does he want? Umsky? Ceremonial armor to Nurton. We still never find the quest giver for that one. Alright, let's go. This is the person who wants the tomatoes, I think. Talk to me. Oh, this is interesting too. They will like comment on your physical appearance and stuff. If you're really hungry, they'll be like, "Oh, you look really hungry. I have a crippled legs." She just commented on it. She goes, "Oh, that looks like a painful injury." Or no, I think she just commented on our burn, not the crippling, but it's kind of cool. See what she says. Yeah. That burn looks bad. You should get it treated. Talking about that. All right, let's see. Let's come over here. Do you have tomatoes? Ooh, fire glands. Now, this person sells botany stuff. Wait, let me look at you again. All right. This is the bookseller. Ball Mace of Conservation. Enchantment Conservation, 8% melee cost reduction. Huh. Yeah, there's some pretty diverse enchantments too, aren't there? Alright. There we go. Some tomatoes. Alright, so I just need 4 of these. Where are they at? That's another thing I'd love to see, just a little quality of life. Every time you scroll down and select an item like that, it resets the list. It needs to just stay where I put it. Alright, so that's 5. That's enough. Ah. No. Alright, now got to figure out where that quest giver was. I think it was one of these over here, wasn't it? When you make a zone, it asks you to pick 2 points and then make all the tiles in between a part of that zone. What I want to do is have 2 disjointed tiles be a part of the same zone. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I think they would have to be connected. I think that they do. If you're going to do multiple tiles, I think they need to be connected. You could do two of the same zones, but it'll be different. Like, in other words, they can be two of the same type of zones, but you would have to enter them two separate times. I think you could do that. You know what I mean? But maybe that doesn't actually help your problem. I'm not sure. Okay, this is not the person. It's one of these cooks right here. Yay. Boom. 54 reputation, 50 wisdom. Ooh, we're about to level again. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, the zoning is a little bit hard to, just explain verbally, but if you play around with it, yeah, I think you could probably do two same type zones just next to each other, but with a spot in between. I think that would be the only way to do it, to be honest. All right, so how's our quest doing here? What was this one? Oh, the behemoth thing. This one wants 2 ancient clay. I don't really know where that's located. Oh, this person wanted us to return. That's right. Let's talk to them. I don't think it was this one. Was it this person? Ooh, requires 8 reading. Oopsie. I think they got mad at me. I don't remember who that was that wanted that. Maybe if we look at it real quick. To Corin. Corin the Apothecary. That would be this one. Right? Oh, identify my potions. No, this is a potion seller. Never mind, never mind. Living rocks. That's where I find that clay that person's looking for. Don't really know what that is. Where's the dang apothecary? Was it this one? Let's just see. There it is. Have you finished investigating? Ah, adventure, you're just in time. I've been working tirelessly to understand the Vywort. Its properties are perplexing. The plant resonates with a strange, almost unnatural energy. Oh, thank you, Michael Kelp. Appreciate that. You can get the ancient clay from tough golem bruisers and temples. All right, excellent. Appreciate the help there, my friend. Let's see. By the use of liviation, I managed to extract its essence. Resulting potion, potent, dangerous, unlike any other created. What does it do? The potion grants remarkable benefits, enhanced in vitality, but at a cost. You'll recover life by dealing damage, but you also take increased harm from attacks. And there's the insanity. I managed to reduce its effects, but some still residual madness remains. What's our next step? The potion is promising, but it's clear we're only scratching the surface of this plant's secrets. This is no ordinary vine. It's something far stranger, almost alien. This is the vine, remember I showed you on my other character, that took over the whole town. While studying the flower, I realized those plant seeds spread through seeds. Those seeds may answer what we seek. All right. What makes the seed? What do you need me to do? I hate to ask for it will surely risk your life, but you must return to the plant, retrieve the Nyrus seed. Oh, no, really? Well, we know where that last one was at. Yeah, I know about the Nyrus seed. I know what'll happen. All right, so we'll accept it. Now, wait, is that a limited time quest? No. Don't usually get attacked. Your own fires your nemesis. That's true. That's true. Yeah. All right, so that quest line is continuing. Let's save it. I would really like to find some splints. Although I don't know if I have the money to afford them. Yeah, we might. We might. Let's find... General goods. It's the bookseller. If we come to... Oh, here's the inn. I'm standing right by it. I'm trying to find the inn. See if this person has anything. No. There might not be any splints available, sadly. No. Alright, well, that's not a big deal. We'll just have to find another town that has them. And it might actually be the case that these Leaforn, did they... I know they had a healer there. I should have looked at the dialogue a little closer. I don't know, did the general goods... I think we bought them all. Here's the general goods. Let's double check it. I thought I bought them all. Yeah, the bandages... Yeah, she hasn't redone her inventory since... the last... I have 7 bandages, so I don't need those. But she doesn't have any splints, unfortunately. We can probably make them, but I honestly don't know. I don't think I know the recipe. I don't have the medicine skill yet, buddy. Yeah, I haven't unlocked it. I guess that's probably one that I should, huh? We've just got botany, alchemy, and cooking right now. Yeah, when I first started this character, I was still very new to the game. I've only got about 15 hours in it, but I really regret choosing alchemy as like a starting skill. I probably should have gone medicine or something a bit more practical early on, because alchemy is like incredibly hard to level up early, you know? So it's not... do you have 3 in your inventory? Wait. What? Do I have 3 splints? I have 3 herbal teas. That could actually heal the wounds, potentially. No, I think we used all this. Oh, I do have 3. What the hell, bro? Good call. Let's actually drink this tea. No, that didn't do it. Maybe it will still remove it. No, good call. Good eyeball, Mattias. I'm not sure. I had tunnel vision or something. I couldn't see it. All right. Either way, we're good to go. So that's awesome. Oh, did I buy him from the Leaforn? There we go. See, I was so consumed with the Leaforn themselves, I forgot. Appreciate you. All right. So what's our next step here? Let's see. Change the sorting either by name or by type. Oh yeah, there's no. Yeah, that helps a lot. Very good. I didn't even notice that. Good call, my friend. Michael, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. All right, so... what was our... this one's getting low. All we need is 2 ancient clay. I bet you that if we go back to... It's pretty far. Let's just go to this one. Oh, I had a map event. One of these eagles. All right. Yeah, it does appear that the line of fire affects flying creatures. Somebody asked that earlier. Back here. Wait, Michael said about the clay, what? Temple golems, right. I don't think they're on the map below the cave you walk. Seems to be a temple. Yeah, that's a 3 skull like what we're at, but we can get there. Let's go. Oh, damn, another map event. What is that? Rabbit squirrel. A bunch of berries around us. All right, let's take out the rabid squirrel. Grab these berries. Oh, damn it. Bird came out of nowhere. What's up, you there? How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Playing some Doors of Trithius. This is a new one that I picked up. Well, it's new to me. It's been out for a little while, but it's still in early access. Phenomenal game, though. I'm really, really enjoying it. All right, let's heal up a little bit before we leave. Pass a bit of that time. All right, and we'll eat a bread for the road. Let's jump out. Look at the left of the map by the town that seems to be a lower level temple. Wait, look on the left by the town. On the left of the map. Oh, this over here. Oh, shit. Stop. Damn it, I left clicked. This is the starter one right here. So there's nothing actually in that. Damn it, why did I move like that? All right, well, we got to go to the town now. Because my thing was too built up. Oh, this guy's new. Oh. That's some interesting stuff we can't afford. All right. Did I have any quests here? No, we didn't. Does that... All right. My travel weirdness is still intact. I don't fully understand the travel weirdness. I know that we can sleep to get rid of it, but sometimes it'll just disappear on its own. See, it goes down over time is what that is, isn't it? So if I just move around, I don't even need to necessarily sleep. Yeah, the high level one, it'll be... Let's see, how much time do we have on this quest now? 2 days still? Yeah, we got plenty of time. Oh, yeah, we should be able to... Actually, I don't know. 55%. Let's keep... Oh, that's only a two skull. Let's keep exploring around the town just to... Let's see. Just trying not to get violated for friendly towns, it said. What do you mean, Rod? Traveling next is a skill? Yeah, traveling seems like an important one for sure. Alright. Are we rested enough? $35. Alright, let's see if we can make it over there. Beautiful. Alright, let's save it. We got a rat over here. Yeah, there's a bunch of enemies, but they're pretty low level ones. Okay. Oh, there's a... Are these plants? No. Thought there was a bunch of plants everywhere. Alright, we got a dude on us. That burns those centipedes real quickly. You guys feel like they're very susceptible to fire. Wait, what? Oh, you unlock it by visiting a mountain tile if you haven't already. No, I didn't know that. Hold on. I was wondering about that. Yeah, oh, I did unlock travel. I discovered it. What was the other one I was thinking about? Quarter mastery you can discover by, like, breaking down or repairing your own stuff at one of the benches. There's a couple other skills I was wondering how to discover them, but I can't remember what they were off the top of my head now. Fires 2 times against bugs. Nice, yeah. I know at some point, I'm sure that there's going to be like some enemies that we struggle to kill because they'll have fire resistance, but I'm telling you, at this point, she seems to be super OP with these like early game enemies. Like I said, I know it won't last forever. I'm sure we're going to come across a challenge eventually, but she's just burning them, and I love it. I'm here for it. All right. I do wish I could get like pure immunity to my own fire, which I feel like we'll eventually get there, but all right, so that's, yeah, I wish I could just traipse right through the fire. Oh, oh, oh. Out of my way, loser. That's right. Wisdom level 7. Let's go. We just leveled up, people. Need them flame retardant socks from Project Zomboid. That's true. Oh my gosh. Was it Project Zomboid? Was it? I can't remember now. Alright. Boom. Crispy. Crispy little centipede. Delicious. Oh, I got dibs on the mouth parts. You guys can have the body. I want the crunchy little antennae. Alright, let's go. No. Oh, loot room. Come this way, iguana. Right through my flames. Aha. Alright, we're kicking butt. Let's save it real quick. We're getting hungry, so we'll eat a berry. That was Cataclysm. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah. It was, where was I that we were on that aircraft carrier. That's right. We were getting the aircraft carrier taken care of. I was going to say, I don't think it was PZ. Oop. Recipe. Hold your horses. We put everything on hold. Damn it, I already know that one. Well, we can sell it for a little bit of loot. Let's not get too disappointed here. Although I'm a little disappointed, I won't lie. I love a good cooking recipe. Oh, they're just burning before I can even get my second spell out, man. This is amazing. Yeah, so... Wait. Oh, there's enemies nearby? Oh, there's one. Crispy. Trying to pick up this damn loot. E, tab. There we go. Got it. All right. Good. So, let's see. If I salvage something... Or do I have to repair? There it is, Quartermaster skill, just discovered. That's what I like too. I don't know if that's like a great one to go with early on, but I like the Quartermaster skill. Just because it's kind of unique, you know? It's not one I've seen the concept for in a lot of other games necessarily. Alright, come here, you iguana. Oops, what did I just hit? Alright, beautiful. Quick save. Jump out for a second. Do some quick travel. Just open up this area. Okay. I'm betting if there's golems here, they're on the next level, aren't they? And it appears that we've explored everything here, so... Alright, let's get ready to descend. We will quick save it. Step below, people. Alright, here we go. No worries, Rob. No worries, buddy. Let's see. Oh. What is this? What is this I'm looking at? A null flyer. Huh. Level 5, that's not bad. Let's see how this thing likes fire. Doesn't appear to like it too much. Sorry, little guy. So wait, does he drop potentially clay or whatever? Oh, get back over here. Sorry, little nully boy. Whew, wow. Wow, I missed like 4 times in a row. Null clay. Bam. Wait, is that what I actually need, or was it some other kind of clay? Ancient clay. Damn it. There's too many kinds of clay. Alright, hold on. I wanted to look at my masteries. Let me look at my swords here. Yeah, we got a point. Let's put another point into sword accuracy. Staff, no point. Not worried about daggers. I switched out my crossbow, so I don't have that anymore. Alright, we're looking good. Skills. We're fine. We got a point hanging out in botany, but nothing to do with that. We've got a point in magic. I'm thinking I want to save up and go for focused attunement next. Unless, what do you guys think? Should I invest more points into our current abilities? I feel like this is the logical next choice because it'll start to allow us to maybe think about unlocking this. And currently, the only way I can gain these Tyros attunements is because of my weapon, my staff over here. So being able to gain more of these attunements, I think, is important. Yeah, you like the attunement? We'll save it, because if we look through a lot of these over here, it starts to reference these attunements. Like the more attunements we have, the better the spells get and stuff. Focus attunements helps getting the fireball. Yeah. So that's what we'll save up for. We just need one more. We're almost there. Let's just go burn some more stuff. Fireball is mandatory. You know it, buddy. Hey, if I can level it up by burning things, I'm up for that. All right, let's wait for these fires. Saw a little golem dude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's backtrack. We're looking for ancient clay. Coward. Oh, didn't even see that guy right there. Gotcha. Ooh, got some crystal dust, but still none of the ancient clay. Not a big deal. We'll just keep going. Let's eat a piece of bread. More no clay. Uh-oh. Look at that. Almost walked into a trap right there. I think that's what that is. Huh. Doesn't let me inspect it, but we have 2 unspent points in pyromancy. Bam. Boom. Look at that. We did it. Alright, so whenever you cast a spell, 30% chance to gain a +1 attunement for 32 turns. God damn it. If your attunement is 3 or higher, instead you gain 3 health. And then, like I said, there were others that kind of revolved around that attunement, so. Yep, not bad. Okay, we're doing it. It's all happening, people. Let's break out that. That's right, fly around in the fire. My gloves just got broken. Wait a second. Oh, that was on the other level, wasn't it? I might be able to repair those, but I don't know if we have the right materials with us. Switch back. If you trigger it, you will have 2 attunement needed to cast fire. Wait, if you trigger it, you will have the 2 attunement needed to cast fireball. Okay. Mainly Mike, what's up? Half the time I tune in to watch HD, there's like a 70% chance fire's involved. Yep, that's right, buddy. 60% of the time, there's a 100% chance fire will be involved. You better believe it. Thanks for coming by the stream too, my friend. Now, Michael, I'm not sure if I follow. If you trigger it, you will have 2 attunement needed to cast fireball. Oh, don't I need to spec into fireball though? Like I don't even have it unlocked yet. Where is fireball? It's over here. Oh, so it just requires... I see what you're saying. So yeah, obviously I'll have to put points into this, but it cannot even be cast unless you've got 2 active attunements. I see. I see. You do have to buy it. Yeah, that makes sense. Of course, of course. I see, because I see that at the bottom down there. Uh-huh. This one takes 3. Okay, it's making sense. Now, obviously, there are items that can give us these attunements. Are they pretty rare, I imagine? I imagine, like, because this staff is what we started the game with, and I have literally seen no other weapons or armor that has attunements on it, but I feel like those are going to be pretty rare. We'll see. All right. Trying to fly away from me. This is why magic is superior to melee. Oh, dude, I'm about to die. Oh, all this null clay, it's so useless to me. I need the ancient stuff. We'll get there, hopefully. There's a book for the offhand that costs around 600. Oh, okay. I think I've seen some of those like magical offhand books. I think the one I saw was for nature, but I believe you that there's probably ones for fire too, huh? Come on, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, somebody dropped some loot over here that I didn't actually force. I don't know what that is. Looks like there's some fighting over here. What did I just pick up? Jade? I pick up loot a little too quickly. I have that habit to just go boop, grab everything. Oh, a jade necklace. Nice. Oh, it looks so beautiful on you, Rose Red. The green matches the fiery color of your personality so well. I actually feel like we should probably just sell this because it doesn't have any abilities on it. Right? So just wearing it, what does that really do? That was just fire and lightning. You can dip into both with the same attunement. Oh, okay. That's good to know. So are there only 2 attunements in the game then? Nature and Tyros or whatever? Pass turns until the clay becomes ancient. That's a good thought. That's thinking outside the box right there, Roderick. You know it, buddy. All right, let's quick save. Can't believe how far we've gotten in this 3-skull dungeon here. Or temple or whatever. Carrot. Carrot in a box. Just burn. Just burn. Loser. Come here. Oh, drop something. Let's see, probably one for cleric. Oh, you think so? Look to equip the torch for the bonuses. Wait. Oh. Oh, no way. Oh, that makes total sense. I didn't even... Oh, of course she should have had a torch the whole time. I was wondering... Oh, how do we pick locks, Michael? when I come across these doors that are locked, and I think I've even seen one chest in a previous run that was locked, how do we lockpick? Is that a skill, or... Because I have no idea how to pick locks on doors or anything like that. Do you have to play as that rogue class? The street urchin class? Let's see here. Now it actually... The torch is kind of throwing me off because it looks like we're on fire. Her hair's on fire. What? Get in here. Oh. I lit myself on fire that time. My health, my health. Damn. Dude's hard to kill. Ooh, just got a ring. Alright, he did. Save it. We're pretty low health, so let's eat and eat, and let's just pass a little bit of time. I wish I could find a bed down here. There is no lock picking as far as I know. Really? How do you get into locked doors then? Eat that. Because I know locked doors exist. We saw some earlier. Or one. Whoa. What the? Oh, I went down the stairs by accident. Damn it. I'm not trying to go on the stairs, bro. Alright, well. There's the exit. I think we've explored this level completely. Oh! I just walked on it. Damn it. But that didn't do anything. I figured that the auto walk like this wouldn't walk you through traps, but it just did. Alright, so let's save it. I feel like that's not good. Yeah, the starter dungeon has one. That's right. It's locked from the outside. So once you beat the dungeon and exit and enter again and unlock it from the... Oh. Oh. Is that how that works? I didn't realize that. Yeah, the starter dungeon always has the locked door. Huh. Weird. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if we should really be venturing in here with the sapped status effect. I feel like that could be... Oh, wow. What? There's the golem we're looking for, isn't it? No, that's a null champion. Never mind. Wait, is that going to drop ancient crap? I feel like that guy's going to own me. I don't think we should have come down to this level. Oh, he saw me. Oh, what'd he do? He just hit me with something. Oh, he blinded me. Okay. Okay. Oh, he moved away. Interesting. He's not aggroed on me anymore. Huh. Wonder where that is. Is he blind? Or just stupid? He's got quite a... Oh, I just walked through the flames, didn't I? He's got extra reach on him, doesn't he? He's able to hit me from one distance. Let's just keep moving. Oh, he hit me with something else. What's his health at? Badly wounded. We're getting there. Sadly, no, you will path over traps not out of winning. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, we are dying, but we're gonna pull through here, I think. It's weird because he's not super aggressive, but see, he turned away. Bro, you could probably have killed me already if you stopped running away from me. There he is. He's dead. All right, so we'll wait for the fire to burn. Did he drop ancient? Or is it more null? Oops, I didn't mean to drink the tea. That was an accident. No, it's more null. How much time is left on this? Only 10 hours. We've been in this place for 2 days. Wow. Oh. Switch it up. So what are these things? Oh, is this... What is this? Can't identify it, but I can attack it. Temple is alerted to your presence. Oh, shoot. I just leveled up my bludgeoning. Oh, I get a new ability, possibly. Unleash Fury. I think I was saving some of these points. Let's do Toe Crusher. Hampers your foe. Reduces damage output by 25%. Attack speed and movement. That's a good one. Yeah, it gives us another activated ability. So let's move the reload button down there. There we go. Gotta have the bludgeon, though. If I switch to my sword, yeah, that won't work. The goal I had in mind is even bigger than the Null Champion, really. Well, we handled the Null Champion pretty easily, but I think that was partially because, yeah, his AI is, I don't know, not super aggressive towards us. Even though he was in an active combat with us, which is weird, but... Oh, there's a pillar there. If we pull these guys back to the doorway... Oh, crap. I think we need to retreat. That was a lot of enemies there. Hold on, let's see. If we do this... Haha. Not bad. Alright. Alright. Oh, you getting lag? Yeah. I'm looking pretty solid here, Rod. So far I'm not having any dropped frames or anything. If you can't find in the temple, I remember finding them also in the lower levels of some deep caves. Okay. Well, we've only got a couple of more in-game hours before we lose this quest, so I have a feeling we won't get it, but we'll continue to explore down here. At least until I feel like we need to retreat totally. Now, what is this thing? Oh, shit. Don't walk into those, people. Oh my god. Let me out of here. Alright, there we go. Oh, there's like mines and stuff. Let's attack. I don't know what we're doing. Just attacking stuff. That's right. Temple. Come get me. Okay, I think I'm alerting too much stuff here, so let's jump. Okay. Let's eat a piece of bread, and let's light this mother up. 3. Let's eat an apple. Ooh. I don't have enough energy. Damn it. Might have got myself in a little bit too over my head here. But that's okay, that's okay. Let's just see if we can pull it off here. Yep, he dead. Alright. Wait. Damn. You might get me. Let's see if we can... No, I can't exit. Shit. I shouldn't have moved back. That was death. That was stupid. Yeah, that right there is what just got me killed. Hold on. I shouldn't have moved away from the door. Ah, 2 HP. Damn. I just used... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I did have a better health potion there. Let me take this guy out first. Okay, they're going back through the fire. Oh, shoot, there he is again. Damn it, 5 HP. 4 HP, 2 HP. Oh, no. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I should have closed that door. Where did we last save it? Oh, before we even went down. No, I did a little bit of destruction. That's right. I came back up and saved it. They can't pry open the doors. Well, oh, not too bad. Not too bad. We'll just have to do a little bit more clearing. But to be honest, I mean, we don't have a quest here. I feel like we should probably return and do some of the other quests, but because we're pretty far out. Although, you know, we found some decent stuff here, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I think we will go ahead and save the rest of our journey, whether it's through this dungeon or a different one, for the next live stream. So we've been going for a little over 2.5 hours, but like I say, I am going to be doing more Doors of Trithius streams in the future, so I hope you guys will tune in for that. Of course, make sure you check that pinned comment that takes you to my schedule where you can see what I stream every week and stuff. But I do really appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out for this one. I really hope we can get some more people to get into this game because I'm absolutely loving it. And it would make me super happy to, you know, be able to share this with you guys more often. So appreciate you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And I will see you guys on the next one.